Are you ready? Yep. All right, guys, I'm going to show you real quickly how to do a FillBoard install. When you get your supplies, you'll have three pieces. You'll have your bottom. It'll say a letter on it. This is important for when we talk about the letters. On your install sheet, it'll give you the different sizes that's required for the station. This pump in particular calls for an A, so I'm going to use an A. Now, when you get to the station, it could say A, but you get out there and you put the FillBoard on, and it's the wrong size. It's very important. Just because it says that on your installer sheet, that does not mean that that's the size that you will be using. So sometimes we get out there and it's wrong. You're gonna have to go back into your supplies and look to see which one will actually fit. We utilize 50,000 gas stations nationwide, so sometimes our information is not correct. So real quick, three different pieces. This is your bottom. This one calls for an A, so we're using an A, okay? Most of the time it will be correct, but if you get out there and the A doesn't fit when it says A, go back and see what other sizes you have, and then you can put them on. You have your top piece that has the AllOverMedia logo, and then you have your cover, okay? Very simple. It clicks on just like this, so it's nice, and you can test it, see how it goes on there and clicks. And then you have your insert piece. This is the actual advertising piece that you're gonna be putting on. Goes right in there. Just, you'll see the notch, you'll see the hole right there and the other notch, and then the hole on top. It goes on there, just like that, and click it. You wanna make sure that it's all the way down. Sometimes you'll put them on and you'll see how there's a gap right there. That means that the insert is not incorrect, and that's important because we would have to go back and fix that. The client does not wanna see that. So just make sure when you click it down, that it goes on and you got the whole ad in there, okay? Easy. So now we're gonna put on the FillBoard. Remember, this one called for an A. You might get there and it calls for an A, and you put that on there, and that A it only goes halfway up on the nozzle. You go, well, it says A, but why isn't this working? This one calls for an A. Go back and find a K. Go back and see whatever different sizes you have that'll make it work, okay? Important, when we put the FillBoard on, we just wanna make sure that it's all the way back on the FillBoard. This needs to be flush with the top of the pump, all right? So it looks straight on there, just like that. You put the handle back in there. I do this myself just for, it gives you more leverage when you're putting on the FillBoard. There's four prongs on there, and there's 4 on the bottom of this cover here. So what I do is I put it on 2 first, so you're in. Put the other 2 on, 2 hands, and then you click it. You'll hear 4 clicks, and right there. So once you get that on, you look and see if the FillBoard's on there correct, everything's tight, everything looks good, put it back on there. Last item is taking the pictures. We want a close-up of the FillBoard, so get close just like that, just as you see on the camera, and then step back and get a whole shot of the whole pump. Take your picture, do your station shot. Every time that we put a FillBoard on, we want a picture. So every pump that you do this on, we need a picture. We're only utilizing one side of the gas pump. So obviously gas pumps have 2 sides. We only use one side of each pump. It's very important. Other than that, that's how you do it.